Dealing with the pandemic is hard on everyone, we know that, but it can be extremely hard on those with disabilities. To give us an idea on how to cope during this time is Anthony Frisina, Accessibility Awareness and Inclusion Advocate. And Anthony, I finally get to interview you. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Good, thank you. I'm used to seeing you all dressed in your Cat gear at the games. I know you're probably missing it a lot right now.
Oh man, you don't even know. It's crazy not missing it. You know it.
I know. Well, so as we were talking, COVID is affecting everyone in different ways. Tell us what some of the struggles are for people with disabilities right now, Anthony.
Right now, for people with disabilities, it's a lot of missing medical appointments that need to be done in person. The loss of medical care. Home care attendants are reduced because a lot of people with disabilities have home care attendants that are secondary jobs, and COVID is only permitting people to have one job. And it's things like that. Transit's also been altered. Last in line for funding opportunities as well. It's a struggle. I mean, for me, somewhere along the lines, it's also about fear and fearing the unknown and how long this pandemic is going to last and things like that.
I can imagine. That's the thing, is that there are a lot of unknowns. And of course, as humans, we don't like that. And we like to be able to plan and sort of know what we're facing, right? So even going into 21, we're unsure. And so that's hard. And a lot of times people wouldn't think that, about people with disabilities and the struggles that they may face. So that's a lot of issues there. How can we find help? Can the province help you with this?
The province can be more supportive in terms of reaching out to people with disabilities to actually see what we need rather than making decisions for us on our behalf, and using us as advocates as well to really see what we actually need, how we can be supported by reaching out.
Well, that's the thing, maybe locally as well, just getting, some of our local representatives involved, and so that you have more of a voice, because I know you have a voice, and I know that you're the best at this. You're a huge advocate for this, and you've come up with so many great ideas, and you're always out there and and cheering everybody on. But definitely more needs to be done. How can we help as individuals in the community? How can we help?
Just getting involved with local communities and reaching out to people with disabilities and being supportive, and just being there as team players. It's about building our community, building allyships together as one, and ensuring that people with disabilities are people first, and understanding that we also have needs, and we also have needs to be addressed during this pandemic.
And it must be difficult with the social distancing right now as well, right?
Yeah, physical distancing, social distancing, it's definitely tough. I know from the aspect of paratransit, it's certainly difficult from the aspect of drivers need to compromise that for a certain period of time, which is why we wear masks to load and unload the passenger and assist them as well. So,
and I remember you telling me about that before in the past, about how you need that assistance, right? And so we forget that, now all of a sudden you're not social distancing anymore, right?
No, you need that close assistance. You need that one-on-one support to help people with disabilities. So wearing a mask is definitely very important in that case. Anthony,
we appreciate you coming on the show. How can people find out more information so that they can support you?
Definitely, they can reach out to the city, reach out to the community, reach out to myself. I'm at www.anthonyfrisina.ca, and my information is there, and I'd love to be able to support as many people as I could.
Yes, well, anthonyfrisina.ca, you have your own website. You're cool like that.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate all that you do.